Welcome to This Explainer. You know, in the wild world of cryptocurrency, you hear a ton of strange terms. But believe it or not, one of the most important strategies actually started as a simple typo. Today, we are decoding HODL.
So, if you've spent any time at all around crypto, you've definitely seen this word. It's spammed in chat rooms, it's plastered all over memes, and you'd think it was some kind of deliberate genius strategy. But the truth? It was a complete accident.
You know, you would think a major investment philosophy would be cooked up in some Wall Street boardroom, right? Well, not HODL. This whole thing started with one frustrated post on a forum, and a very simple, very human mistake.
Okay, let's dive into the origin story. We're going to go back to where it all began, because this famous typo, it wasn't just a mistake, it was literally the birth of a movement.
Okay, so picture this. It's December 2013. The price of Bitcoin is on an absolutely wild, stomach-churning roller coaster. I mean, people are panicking, they're selling off everything, but one user on the Bitcoin Talk forum, well, they just decided they'd had enough and posted this passionate rant about their plan to just hold on. But here's the thing. In their frantic, whiskey-fueled, emotional state, their fingers slipped. The title of the post wasn't, "I am holding," it was, as you can see right here, "I am HODLing."
And boom, just like that, a meme was born. That one little typo just perfectly captured this feeling of defiance against all the market chaos. It became an instant rallying cry for this whole community of investors who really believed in the long-term vision, not all the short-term noise. So how in the world did a simple meme, a typo, turn into a guiding mantra for investors? Let's actually break down the philosophy behind it.
So at its core, HODLing is really an act of discipline. It's all about ignoring the noise. It's about resisting that gut-wrenching urge to panic sell when prices dip. And you know what? It's also about resisting the temptation to take those quick profits when they spike. Yeah, it's a total shift in mindset. You're going from the high-stress, frantic energy of a day trader to the calm, cool patience of a long-term believer. You're not trying to react to every single peak and valley. You're just focused on the bigger picture, the overall journey upward.
But why do so many people swear by this? I mean, what is the real advantage of HODLing? Let's take a look at why, sometimes, patience really does pay off.
I love this slide because it shows the two very different paths an investor can take. On one side, you've got timing the market, which, let's be honest, is a frantic, super stressful, and nearly impossible game of guessing tops and bottoms. And on the other side, you've got HODLing, a much calmer approach focused on the long haul.
So what HODLing does is it shields you from making those classic emotional mistakes. It helps fight back against powerful psychological biases like loss aversion. And maybe most importantly, it aligns your investment with the belief that this technology is still in its infancy, with its biggest growth still ahead.
But, and this is a big but, HODLing is not some magic bullet. It is a strategy, not a guarantee. And it absolutely comes with its own serious risks. So let's get into a little reality check. So is it a perfect, totally risk-free strategy? No way, absolutely not. In fact, holding on blindly can be just as damaging to your portfolio as panic selling.
Here's the hard truth. Not every crypto project is going to be the next Bitcoin. A lot of these projects fail, and HODLing a coin that has no real value or a weak foundation, well, that's just a slow ride to zero. And this right here is why doing your own research is completely non-negotiable. See, successful HODLing isn't passive, it's an active choice. You have to have real conviction in what you're holding, and that conviction can only come from truly understanding the fundamentals, not from hype you see on social media. You know, over time, HODL has really evolved into something so much bigger than just an investment strategy. It's become a genuine cultural touchstone.
The community even gave the term its own hilarious backronym, Hold On for Dear Life. And I mean, come on, that just perfectly captures that white-knuckle emotional roller coaster that anyone in crypto knows all too well.
It's really become a badge of honor. It signifies resilience, it signifies a shared belief in the future, and it shows a community's commitment to weathering all the storms together. And so, what started out as a simple typo has become an anchor. It's a powerful symbol of community and conviction in what is, without a doubt, one of the most volatile markets on the entire planet. Which kind of leaves us with a bigger question, doesn't it? In a world that is constantly changing and often just feels chaotic, maybe patience isn't just an investment strategy. Maybe it's the ultimate superpower.